Hello, friends. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Aquas. Okay. So this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. If you have any of those placements, this reading is for you. If you are cross-watching for an Aquarius, welcome in. Okay. All right. So Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. We're just going to get an overall view and see what's coming for you. What's coming in? What are we leaving behind? What's coming in love? What's coming in career, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. If you're interested in joining us, if you're interested in reworking your relationship with money, you're ready to start calling in abundance, please come join our Money MasterMind Group. If you just want to start up-leveling your life and you're ready to kind of start working on you, come and join us over in the Soul Mastery Group. Description is down there for that as well. If you're ready to manifest an ex-back or you need help navigating the twin flame journey, come join us in the Conquering the Void course. That information is down there as well. Okay? All right. So let's get cracking. All right, Spirit, please tap into the energy of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. What is the overall theme, please? What is the overall theme for the month ahead for Aquarius? What is the overall theme? Ooh. Interesting. All right, we have the Hierophant reversed, Taurus energy. We also have the Six of Cups. Six of Cups typically talks about childhood. It can also talk about past lives, kind of karmic energy. Hierophant reversed, though, it's a card or it's an energy that speaks of not really being committed to something. It's something that's non-traditional. So there may have been something about non-tradition that went on for you in childhood. Maybe this was a lesson that you kind of came into, but there's something here about non-commitment, okay? And it definitely has to do with the past. Maybe this was a really significant relationship for you in the past where it was like ethical non-monogamy, or it was just someone who didn't really believe in commitment, or maybe you don't believe in commitment. But there's something here about that, and that's the main lesson that's being described, that's being brought up for you this month. Non-commitment. And it has to do with a past situation. Interesting. All right. Thank you for liking the live. I appreciate you. Okay. What is Aquarius leaving behind this month? What is Aquarius leaving behind this month? Commitment. Four of Wands. Oh, man. All right. Tell me some more about that. Let's see what else. Four of Wands is an energy of union, marriage, really strong foundations, commitment. It might be that you're just ready to pursue something that's very just non-traditional. Maybe it's like you've worked a 9-to-5 forever, and you're like, I'm ready to be an entrepreneur and have lots of little projects going on. But you're leaving behind something that is like good for, that the masses ascribe to, right? You're starting to venture into trying something out that is not what the norm is. Okay. It does look like to me that for some of you, this honestly could be you as well with the King of Swords, but maybe some of you were dealing with a masculine air sign energy in the past that you were very committed to, but it ended in grief with the Five of Cups here. It ended in some serious grief, but then we have some movement over into the Six of Pentacles. It also could be something where you're like, I'm no longer willing to give all of my energy to something that is not equally beneficial. That's not mutually beneficial. That's not where you give and you don't get anything back. So for some of you, you may be even considering like, I don't think I want to get married. I think I just want to have a partner in the future, or I want to have a career that's a little bit more fun, that's a little bit more free, not so tied down, not so committed, That's kind of what we're dealing with this month, is you choosing non-tradition, non-conformity. All right, so what are we continuing this month? What are we continuing? What are we continuing? Tell me more. What are we continuing? Interesting. Interesting. There you are, the star, overall energy, Aquarius. This just got interesting because what are we continuing? We do have justice reversed, so you could be dealing with a Libra. You don't have to be. But something here wasn't fair. But look at this. The Hierophant and the Four of Wands upright came out for you. Interesting. Okay, so here's what I'm getting. The reason you are no longer interested in commitment is because a past situation wasn't fair and you're not okay with it. You are hanging on to that because it was brutal and you never want to experience that again. But in your heart of hearts, you do want this. You do want the stable connection. You do want the ability to be committed to someone. I think you still are in love with that idea. However, the big experience you've had with it, perhaps recently, perhaps it was 20 years ago, it burned you. It burned you real good. So, and I think what you're holding on to here is that situation wasn't fair. I gave and I gave and I built a strong foundation with that person or with that company or in that situation, whatever it is for you. And I still got screwed. It's this energy of like, I did everything right. I showed up for that company. I showed up for that person and I still got screwed. You're holding on to that anger. You're holding on to that sacred rage, right? There's a sense of, I want justice for this. I want what is mine. I want what is owed me in this situation. So that's what's continuing here, is this feeling of that committed situation. I gave to it and I got screwed and I got effed over. So really holding on to that feeling and now afraid to reinvest. Totally get it. So what is entering Aquarius's life this month, please? What is entering Aquarius's life this month? You're going to be asked, not even asked, there's going to be things that pop up for you this month where it's going to feel very shadowy. I think you have some pretty serious shadow work to do here. We have the Magician reverse, Gemini energy. We also have the Ten of Swords. This card is special for this deck. Everything is fine. Poor thing. And then we have the Six of Cups again. Okay. So what is entering this month? You're going to have to, I think this has to do with parental relationships or relationships that you were privy to as you were growing up. So for me, you know, my father was not around, but I grew up very close to my aunt and her husband. And I was able to see their extremely toxic relationship firsthand. So it doesn't have to be your parents, but it's like the couples or the relationships that you saw around you growing up that informed you, right? Magician reverse speaks of someone who's highly manipulative. And with the Ten of Swords here, it's a sense of betrayal, just absolutely getting betrayed by someone or something. And overall energy, we have the Four of Cups and the Two of Wands. Okay. Four of Cups is an energy of, I hate everything that the universe is delivering to me. It's not enough. It's not what I want. I wouldn't mind having a relationship, but they keep sending me people that I'm not attracted to. It's that kind of feeling. And then we have the Two of Wands. It's time to make a new plan. It's time to make a decision to move forward. So what is entering? I think you're going to be given a lot of moments that bring you back to childhood here. Okay. Definite shadow worky kind of vibes. But I think you also need to open yourself up to the possibility that we can have more than this, that there's more than this type of relationship. There's more than this kind of connection out there for you, which can be hard. It can be really difficult to see beyond what we know, right? It's one thing to live in fantasy and to watch movies, right? But it's an entirely new ballgame to think, I could have that. I could have an amazing connection with someone where it's not toxic, where they're not a manipulator, where they're not a narcissist, where it's equally giving and receiving. Because I think that's kind of the vibe of what you're seeing. Like maybe you're having people reach out to you or want to work with you, but you're really bored with it. It's kind of like, I've seen this all before. It's nothing exciting. There's a really famous meme in tarot communities online, and I love it so much. But it's the Four of Cups, and it's the universe. Here, you can even see it kind of in this photo. The universe is offering this person a cup, and they're like, that is not the caramel macchiato with a cherry on top that I ordered. That is an apple cider. And the universe is like, take the fucking cup. Quit being a little bitch and take the cup. So, but it's this energy of like the things that you're being offered energetically, whatever, that you're calling in, that you're manifesting, they're not what you want. They're not what you've asked for. So the situation, I think the people you've dated in the past, this could even be friendships or, familial relationships. It's not what you want. It's things that you've settled for in the past. And the universe is saying, okay, so let's make a new plan here. Let's start manifesting better, okay? You can have more than what you've had. And it's time to make the decision that you want more than what you've had, okay? So what is coming in terms of career for Aquarius, please? What is coming in terms of career this month for Aquarius? Back. What is coming in terms of career for Aquarius, please? Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Let's do one more. Can we have one more, please? One more. Thank you. No, we gave us two. All right. That's fine. Okay. You're going to have a big opportunity come in for you. Yeah, really big opportunity here. Lovely. This could be a promotion. It could be an entirely new job. But whatever it is, it's new. Okay. So we have the Ace of Cups here. Now, it doesn't mean that this opportunity is going to land in your lap. It could be you find out from a friend that there's a job opening, but you still got to go and apply for that job, right? A lot of times when people watch tarot and they hear that something's coming in, they're like, oh, it's just going to fall in my lap. No, man, you still got to do the work. You still got to show up for that opportunity. But there is something here. The Ace of Cups, it's the most romantic card in the deck, but it's also like emotional fulfillment. It's something that you're really going to love here. And then we have the Strength card. The Strength card speaks of resilience. And I think what I'm getting from this is like, this is your justice. This is your justice. Strength card speaks of calling on those inner reserves of strength to take one more step, right? We've kind of been through the battle here with the Chariot. It's pulling on those, because the Chariot's the previous card in the Major Arcana, but it's pulling on those inner reserves of strength to take a leap of faith. And then we have the energy of the Four of Pentacles. You might be really afraid. You might be really afraid to take this leap of faith. Four of Pentacles is the miser of the tarot. It's typically like in regular tarot, it's like a greedy old man who refuses to let go of his pentacles. He's afraid that what he has is going to be taken, which isn't surprising to me considering the cards we've already pulled. And we then get the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Hearth and Home. She takes care of herself, but she also takes care of her home, her kids, her partner, her community. She's the do-it-all queen. For me, the Queen of Pentacles is one step below the Empress. Now, in the overall, we do have the Eight of Swords and Six of Wands. So here's the thing. You're going to have some mental entrapment about this career opportunity. You're going to be really in your head about it. You're going to be really worried about it. But the universe is saying this step is leading to fame. It's leading to fortune, victory, okay? So, but you've got to get over this, could be imposter syndrome. It could just be, again, the energy of, I don't know if I deserve that because no one in my life has ever made a move like this, right? It's time to believe that you deserve better than what you've had, better than what you've experienced or even witnessed, okay? Beautiful. But big moves this month for career. All right, let's see what's coming in terms of love. For love. Love for Aquarius, please. What's coming in for love? What's coming in? What is coming in? Okay. What is coming in, please, for Aquarius? What is coming in terms of love for Aquarius, please? Careful. Be very careful. So we do have the Four of Wands. We do have a major offer of commitment. How many times have you gotten that card tonight? We also, so here's what's interesting. So we have the Four of Wands, but the way that the cards are laid out in front of me, the Queen of Swords is looking at the Seven of Swords. Sneaky bastard of the tarot, right? It's somebody who's coming in to steal something from you. So here's what's interesting. You're going to have an offer from somebody of commitment, someone who's very seriously interested in building a strong foundation with you, but you've got your eye on the Seven of Swords. So your concern is, I don't want to invest in this because there's a chance that you could leave me in the future. So you're focused on the potential negative, right? That could come out of this instead of the potential positive. Makes sense. We're all friggin' traumatized, right? We've all got baggage that we're carrying around, especially in terms of romance. I get it. I totally get it. But you're never going to get what you want if you're focused on what could go wrong. So overall energy, we do have double eights. Eights are the number of abundance. We have the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. Unfortunately, what I'm seeing here is if you don't get a hold of this fear that someone's just coming in to screw you over, I do see you walking away from this connection and just choosing to focus on work. You know, building an empire is fantastic and great and all, but you know, I would hate for those of you that really want a strong, stable connection to just walk away from the possibility of it out of fear. I would hate that for you. And I would hate for you to regret that decision months or years from now. It's your life. I'm just a friggin' tarot reader on YouTube. But I would really, really hate for you to be so focused on the potential pitfalls that you're not focused on the potential positives to come of this situation. Work will always be there for you. Always. Romantic connections with a true soulmate, because this is the twin flame card, may not be so abundant. I would say give it a chance. Try your best to open up to the possibility that you could meet someone who's not a complete asshole. Okay? Use your intuition, of course. But the way this queen is so focused on the Seven of Swords is like she can't even see the Four of Wands. Because she's so focused on, you're going to hurt me. So, just saying. Just throwing that out there. Okay? But you are going to have some sort of a love offer. All right. Now, what's coming in terms of personal growth? What's coming in terms of personal growth? If you guys are still here with me and you wouldn't mind liking the live, I'd appreciate it. It does help with the algorithm. I'd appreciate the support. All right. Personal growth. Shadow work. Personal growth. What's coming for Aquarius this month, please? Yeah. Yeah, some of you are really beat up from this past connection. So we have the Six of Swords, moving on to calmer waters here. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So what I'm seeing here in terms of shadow work is the universe wants you to know that it is possible to walk away from people who are going to be in and out of your life, who are going to treat you like you're disposable. Still have boundaries here with the Nine of Wands and find true love. So I think what the universe is trying to say here is it is possible to hold this energy standard, this energetic boundary for yourself. That I can walk away from connections that are not going to be fulfilling, that are short term, if I hold boundaries, and I can still find the love of my life. It's still possible for me. It's possible for me to find something better. We then have the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords again. So there's this real fear of starting something up new with somebody who's a juggler, right? Who has multiple connections and who's a liar and a thief and a fraud. It's really present in your energy. Now, I'm not saying to trust everybody that you meet. However, the universe is asking you to do a deep dive, do some shadow work, and think about the possibility that it is possible, not just for anyone, but for you. Possible for you to walk away from connections that are not fulfilling, from people that are not emotionally available, and that it is possible to find your one, okay? Hold faith, hold the energy that it is possible for you to find someone that you can truly mesh with. That is going to be a much better relationship than you've ever experienced and one that you've ever seen, okay? It's hard, I get it. It's really hard to hold space for the idea that true love exists when you've never experienced it, when you've always been given the short end of the stick. And in your family life, generations down, maybe you've never seen a successful relationship. It's really hard to hold space for that idea when you've never friggin' seen it, except for maybe in a movie, right? I get it. It's hard to envision that for ourselves. But the universe is telling you, you can have it all. You just need to ask for it and start believing that it's possible, okay? It's possible. Just hold the energy for that. It's possible. All right. So I'm not going to pull on the X because we didn't really get any big X situations. We do have new love coming in, but it does look like you're going to let that situation pass you by out of fear. But if you get ahead of it, you could have a great time, even if it's just maybe you don't mesh and it's just a couple of dates. At least you got out of the house and had some fun, had a nice glass of wine. Life is short, guys. Go on and live your life. What should Aquarius be focused on this month, please? It is going to bring them the most success. Yeah. So we have the energy here of creativity and spirit, okay? If you're interested, if you have a solid interest in spirituality, maybe take a class. And I don't mean like a $500 class. Go on Udemy. There are so many classes on Udemy that you can take. They're literally like $8 or $9. And it's just something that can kind of open your mind a little bit. You can even purchase, what's that app? Gaia. That they've got a ton of videos on different spirituality topics that are really enlightening. So I really recommend those. But really kind of lean into an area of spirituality this month that you might not normally. I think it's going to bring you a lot of comfort. And also make sure that you're getting out of your head, okay, with creativity. Pick up go to the dollar store, pick up a $1 pack of markers and a $1 coloring book and just sit and color, okay? I think it's going to really help you to heal as well. And there's really a call for you to tap into your inner child. We got Six of Cups several times. So it's really a time for you to give to things that you normally don't. You need to get out of your head, okay? It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you trapped in fear. You need to get out of your head. Go be creative. Lean into your spiritual practice this month. Might even help you to open up to the idea that maybe you could find true love, okay? So that is what I have for you. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you guys very soon, hopefully in a shorter time frame. I've been so busy, you guys. I've just been up to the brim busy with the private groups. So anyway, hopefully I will see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it brought you some clarity and gave you something to think about, and I'll see you soon. Love you.